Alright, hello everyone here. Welcome back to Minecraft Trains. Yes, I see you, Cody. Trains indeed. So we're finally ready to start building this train track. So we have all the components. Unfortunately, the map markers are glitched. So let me just check this. Oh, the markers are interesting. So do we see? Every time you load the map markers change. Anyway, so that map is unfortunately less useful than it could be because we are missing a bunch of markers. So instead, let me alt tab and show you this map here. There, that one. So that is. So we have the markers. We have 25 destinations. You can kind of see the green dots, and I've named them all. They're not remarkable names. I just named them all, and we have 5 red loops, which are the local loops, and then 1 yellow loop, which is going to be the regional loop there. You see that? That is more or less the layout that I'm aiming for, although it might change a little bit based on the local terrain when once to get there. So what I'm thinking, the first thing we should do, I think, is to build number 2. So you see 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, and 2, 5 over on the other side. On the left side, in the middle there, I think the number 2 loop might be the easiest to build given that it's relatively compact and it's in the desert, so it's relatively flat, I think. Alright, so if I switch back over to Minecraft, so we need to go, it's kind of halfway between the 2 maps, isn't it? We need to build a loop somewhere there and then link to the 5 destinations that are nearby. Let's fly over there. And let's see how this goes for us. Alright. Fly, 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 fly. So there's the desert in front of us. And keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And interesting, isn't it? So we wanna, I guess if we wanna keep it simple, we would try to find a relatively flat circuit for the track to go. Oh, there's mountains here. Well, that changes things, doesn't it? This does change things, given that there are mountains. Did I literally just draw the circle among the mountains? I did, didn't I? So the other one, let me just move that out there. Can I do that? Can I do that? Oh, I can't do that. What if I... Oh, it doesn't let you have double map. Oh no, this is the mountains down here. Alright, I want to go up there. Hold on, we can avoid the mountains. Oh no, there's mountains there too, never mind. So, according to the map, I guess we can put the loop on the outside of the mountains. Is what we can do. Oh, isn't that going to be interesting? Look at that, look at those mountains there. We might tunnel through those at some point. This is interesting. Let me just check the other map again. Alright, let me just reconsider this. So the way I've drawn that. I've put the circle there, which probably doesn't need to be quite that big. And I think it literally straddles the mountain the way I've drawn it on the map there, which is possibly not the best idea. Where are we? What are we doing? So north is that way. So I've drawn it going from like there across to there, which is a pretty big loop. And I'm thinking maybe we should... I mean, it'll be interesting, right? It'll be interesting if it actually does go through the mountains. The question is whether it's a good idea or not. Let me go down. Let me go down. Let me look around a little bit. The way I have drawn it... Let me just look at the map again. Right. So the way I've drawn it, it would end up being down here. And alright, well I guess the mountain stops there. We can go around the outside of the mountain. So let me see. So come along here, skirt along here. Probably go through in between here. Well, but then the regional loop would go up the mountain then, if that's the case. Let's see, come around here. And then... I mean, imagine the regional track bridging across there, that would be cool. Hey. Alright, so then this comes around this way. We might even go through here. And then back to the desert. Do you want to stay on this side of the river? Stay close to the mountains, possibly. I mean, if we stay close to the mountains, it gets a little bit close here. We have to cross the river regardless. No, we don't wanna. We wanna leave more room. Although we don't need to leave more room. Maybe we do. Stay close to the mountain. And have the mountain on one side. Okay. Alright. Alright. Right, alright, let's just stick close to the mountain then. Counterclockwise? Okay. So what is the plan, or what is the materials? Let me slab. We need slab, we need... I think we're just gonna keep it slab and stone bricks. Stone brick stairs, and probably stone brick blocks, at least for now. Glowstone, iron and gold and grass. Okay, right, so we don't need the map anymore, now that I've seen what I'm doing. Also, it's nighttime. Do we want it to be always daytime? Let me turn off the nighttime. Day, always day. True. Alright, let's just make it bright. So the diagonals, we're gonna stick with straights and diagonals, no smooth curves, because that's a little too complicated. Alright, let's just put it on the surface. So the straight bits are 5 blocks wide. 1, 2, or that's 5 blocks wide like that. Okay. Oh, I should probably, let me just get the get the minecart tracks. Did I put those away? Alright, minecart tracks. I've decided that on the diagonals it needs to be a few blocks wider. Because some of these will have double tracks. The branches, the loops would be single track on the loops because it'll be just the one direction around the loop. But the other one, it'll be two directional. Going from the loops to each destination, the straight lines will be two directional. Let's go forward and back. So on the diagonal bits, it means that we need to make it wide anyway. You'll see when we get to the diagonal bits why we want more space there. Diagonal. Now let's push a few more blocks. This tree has to go, right? Alright, this tree has to go. So, diagonal from there. No, let's push forward another block or two. So let's say from here we go diagonal. And so the track, if it's a double track, it's gonna come to here. One, two, three. So it's gonna come to here, and then we want space for a fence. I don't know if we need to fence it off. I think eventually we're gonna have to fence it off. So there, and then the double track on the diagonal comes to like there. And so then we leave one block gap in the middle, and then also one block for the fence on the outside. Which then means that it's going to be, in fact, that wide. So the diagonal bit's going to be this wide. Also, should I step down a block? I think I should step down a block too, hold on. Let me step down a block. From there, although that means that all of this is wrong. Remove the tree and there. I mean, a wider diagonal bit also gives us more space to fit in the redstone stuff underneath the tracks, right? So that's good too. Except it's not going to be quite like that because the train tracks doesn't go down that slope, so the track has to we have to do that. It's going to be single track. We'll figure that out later on. For now, let's put that there. It's going to be single track on the loop, so we don't want double track there. I just want to make sure this is wide enough as I build it. Not that. So there. Like that. I guess it'll be easier if the bridge goes straight down. So I guess we come all the way over to here and then bridge across to there. The bridge might also step down as it crosses the water. Let me just double check this is wide enough. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9. I mean, it seems quite wide, doesn't it? This track, or the trackway for the train. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oh, 10? Wait a minute. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 blocks wide. Now let me double check that this is the right size. So if we train goes there, and then a gap, and then the next track goes there, and then the boundary there. Alright, that is actually the size I want it to be. Wow, 10 blocks wide. How does it look from above? I mean, the diagonal is noticeably thicker. Let me just eyeball this. Yeah, the diagonal is noticeably thicker than the straights, but I guess it doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, don't do that. And then we have to push that back a little bit. And this is just the surface, right? We still have to put the wires underneath the surface of the track. Alright, these trees have to go. Let me just get rid of these. Alright, that's everything. To the water, right. These flowers have to go, the grass has to go. How far do we... Okay, this tree has to go. I think here, and then we start stepping down from that point onwards. Although, maybe it's better to step up from the other side. So let's say we meet the other side there. No, it's better to step up from the other side. Because the bridge will look better if it arcs above the water. Like that. Eventually, we'll build a proper bridge there, right? But for now, we're going to do that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just wondering if I guess we do make it double thick. Otherwise, we don't have to make it double thick. No, let's make it double thick. Although it does mean that it'll be thicker, because we have to fit the wires underneath here. So it's actually going to be significantly wider than this when everything is said and done. Because we have to walk underneath here and then also put the wires. So the bridge is actually going to end up like that thick. It's going to be a huge, thick thing. Well, we'll see what it looks like. Maybe we should figure that out now. Because we haven't thought about this yet. I've thought about how it looks like when it's half sunken into the ground on flat ground. I haven't figured it out what happens when it has to bridge across something, because it's going to be a really thick thing when it bridges across like this. Alright, let us fill all this stuff in. Move the trees and alright, let me align myself. There we go, that's better. Come over here. I mean, alright, this is gonna be interesting, to say the least. It's gonna be, I guess it's gonna be quite repetitive, isn't it? Building these tracks. It's gonna be a massive project. Good thing we're playing on creative, am I right? Good thing I'm not trying this in survival.